Good everyone, I'm Mr. Blaze, and welcome to episode number 105 of the Tri-Point podcast with Kinunners and myself.
I'm actually on 105.
105, yes. The episode, as people would have already heard or seen or whatever if they watched the video version, I guess, that the new intro and the outro exist on.
Yes.
Yay, finally. And we have a special guest today.
We do.
You do.
So, did you have a good day?
I didn't know what he was going to say.
Yeah, I didn't know either.
I was hoping it would be something a little bit more like hi. However, no, he said, did you have a good day instead? Which, I guess, that needed to be said at the end of the video, though.
It's fine.
Yeah, I got one of the talking flowers. He's funny. I guess I can give a little review on him. I was going to unbox him, however, I am yet to actually fix up my lookout setup because it's a bit of a mess at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess every now and then I'll press his button because the amount of time it actually takes for him to say things randomly can be very long.
Yeah.
At times. He'll probably tell us the time in half an hour, though. Yeah, no. I'll give my mini review on him. It's frustrating because he barely has any voice lines.
Oh.
They barely gave him anything. Like, when you think about, like,
Why?
what you expect from it, like, you expect him to be on, like, I mean, you can set when he goes to sleep and wakes up and that.
Yeah.
If he's on most of the day, like, you're going to hear the same thing over and over and over again. Probably about 8 times a day if you don't press his button.
Wow.
Yeah, it's... He has a very limited amount of lines for the main button and for the main speaking. And he has some different ones for, like, if it gets cold or what time it is and all that sort of
Yeah.
thing. However, like, yeah, it's kind of upsetting. I was kind of hoping for more, considering how expensive it was. And, like,
Yep.
they didn't even need to do, like, I understand you can't sit there with someone speaking forever into a microphone.
No.
They could have done more than, like, 50 lines in total. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like, that's, yeah, I don't know. However, he says things.
What's up?
That's what he needed to say first.
That's what he needed to say.
Oh, gosh. Yes, I'm yet to decide on a name for him, however. I was originally thinking we could do that as the poll. However, my heart is set on Nigel.
Nigel?
Yeah.
Is there a reason?
I don't know. Every time I look at him, I go, that's Nigel.
That's Nigel.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, that probably worked.
Yeah. Every time, I don't know why. The first thing that came to mind every single time I thought of a name for him, it was Nigel. I don't know why.
He does seem like a Nigel.
Therefore, we have Nigel the flower.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
Yeah.
I'm good, huh?
That's a Nigel if I've ever heard one.
That's my thing. That's what I do at the start of before videos. You know, and he keeps my bird company during the day, which is good.
Yeah.
While I'm at work and no one's around. She gets very bored. Therefore, it's good to have him there. That's the main reason I even have him now. I didn't even think about
Yeah.
that when I actually ordered him. I simply wanted it because there's a talking flower.
Yeah.
However, the first thing that I thought of when I got him unboxed him, I was like, oh my gosh, he can keep my bird company while I'm out during the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
Sometimes it's nice to space out.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. We'll hear from him throughout the video. I might press his button randomly at some points.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything small
Flower.
to go with? Yeah, flower.
Don't think so.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I do want to say one more thing about him. Setting him up is hilarious.
Oh, yeah?
Because there's a whole, like, screen underneath the base of him if you take off the pop plane on the bottom of it.
Oh, my goodness.
And there's, like, buttons and, like, stuff. And, like, you can choose the language. And he goes, English! And, like,
Oh,
whatever language you go to. I'm half tempted to switch him to Spanish one day and simply leave him on it. And then when you're pressing the buttons to go up and down in the time, it goes, ooh, 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 ooh.
Oh, my goodness.
It's funny. Oh, you know, he's a funny little guy.
Take a load off.
It's a guy.
He's a funny little guy. Nigel the flower.
Nigel.
Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about there's a few things that happened this week. Let's talk about Sony first.
Okay.
Because apparently they've had a lot of backlash over the last couple of weeks.
Supposedly.
Oh, have you heard about the backlash?
I've heard about it, but I don't know why.
You know how there's A/B testing with our thumbnails and stuff that we can do on YouTube?
Yeah.
Apparently they've been doing that with game prices.
What?
Yeah.
How is that even
Legal?
a thing?
I don't know. Yeah, apparently people have been looking at the prices of each other, and people have been having different prices for different for the things on Sony's
Okay.
store. Yeah.
That's interesting. Isn't
I
that
don't-
false advertising?
I don't understand how that's legal at all. Like,
No.
that's extortion on one end, is it not?
Yeah, I think it counts.
Yeah. For whoever's paying the higher prices.
So weird.
Yeah, that is really strange. Yeah, I didn't know about it until I watched some news about it. Yeah, apparently they've been A/B testing prices on video games.
Oh my gosh. Alright then.
Yeah, that's yeah, there's nothing else to say about it. It's simply not a
Sure.
good thing.
No.
Yeah, and speaking on the not good things trade-off, EA, everyone's
Yep.
least favorite company. You know how well Battlefield 6 did last year? Like, really well?
Yes.
Apparently they've got layoffs.
Oh. Of course they do.
Of course, yeah, exactly, of course they do. Seriously, like... Seriously?
You had one thing go right and they couldn't even keep that.
Yeah, exactly. Oh gosh, yeah, no, it's bad. On the good side of things, though, someone's porting Ocarina of Time to the Dreamcast.
Oh. Why to the Dreamcast?
I don't know. I feel like we ask that every time we see something get ported to the Dreamcast.
Yeah. Is it just like the easiest software to do it with?
As far as I'm aware, it basically runs on Windows ME, which is after
Yeah.
98.
So it probably is.
Yeah. Apparently, it has no blocking of burnt games either. Like,
Oh, okay.
you can literally burn a game for the Dreamcast and play it on the Dreamcast, and it won't even know the difference.
There you go.
Yeah, Dreamcast is apparently extremely easy to develop for. Which is funny,
Yeah.
because I can't imagine there's that many left in the wild. Like,
No, I don't think so.
anyway, yeah, no, someone's porting that. There was Pokopia. Apparently has mass sellouts in the US at the very least.
I've heard about that.
Yeah, the game keycard version has had mass sellouts,
Yeah.
which I think is funny. It doesn't seem to affect us in Australia. I can find it everywhere I go. However, yeah, everywhere else
Yeah.
seems to be having trouble getting the game, which I don't know whether that's
Interesting.
Nintendo didn't think they were going to sell as many as they have, or what. However, you know,
Yeah.
who
I don't
knows.
know. Could be a mixture of multiple things.
Yeah, and then I guess getting onto some longer end things. Well, let's talk about Minecraft Live is coming out on the 21st, which is Saturday,
Yep.
which will be
I
good,
think so.
I guess. Hopefully, I mean, it'll probably be Sunday for us. Hopefully, before we do the podcast.
Yeah.
That'd be nice to have all that. Yeah, and then Microsoft was at GDC, which is an event that's on over somewhere
Okay.
at the moment. They were talking about Project Helix, everyone's favorite new thing.
Good
I
for them.
haven't actually looked into it fully. However, as far as I'm aware, the specs are off the scale.
Okay.
Apparently, it's extremely powerful.
It would have to be.
Yeah,
If
it's
it's
full
like
of
half a
AI
PC.
stuff, apparently.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
And it's going to cost over $1,000 US.
Okay. Sure. I don't know who's buying
Who's
that.
going to buy it? I don't
It's
understand.
only gonna be the devs themselves that have one.
Yeah, well, I mean, not even the devs would need it. They'd all have their own PCs because it runs
Oh,
PCs.
that's true. Yeah.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
I don't know.
Yeah, apparently it's likely to be between 1,000 to 1,500 US dollars.
Oh my goodness.
The absolute minimum of about 900.
That is expensive.
Not wrong. It's bad because like the Xbox Series X here, like the 2 terabyte version is already over $1,000 in Australia.
Yeah.
Like, what's that going to look like for us? The 1.5 one's almost going to be $2,000 if it gets up
Yes.
that high. Like, That's
a lot of
ridiculous.
money.
I'd rather simply build my own
Just
PC.
get a PC.
Yeah, exactly. I don't get it. I just simply don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me.
No, I don't either.
Or anybody, from what I can see. Oh my gosh. I apologize if anyone can hear a leaf blower in the background. I did try closing all the windows. They started right before
They're coming for your flower. They're coming for Nigel.
Yeah, coming for Nigel. What's Nigel gonna say?
So, what you been eating lately? Make sure you're getting your veggies.
Sure.
All right.
Thanks. Thanks, Nigel. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the goes of Xbox at the moment. Who
I
knows?
don't think anyone knows.
Yeah, literally. Okay. Well, let's talk about. Let's go with. I'll talk about Chaotix because the second last episode happened
yeah.
this week. Next week will be the last, and not very surprising at all. Infinite showed up.
Yep.
Gosh, apparently he doesn't have the Phantom Ruby anymore.
Okay.
I'm assuming. Well, I
Sure.
think Eggman did take it back at the end of Forces. However, like, it was very vague.
Yeah.
Everyone thought he was gone, and he's like, "No, I'm alive."
That's nice.
And he came back. He stole all these lenses that everybody seems to have. Even Eggman had one.
Okay.
Yeah, and then now he's powering himself up.
With lenses?
Yeah, special
Did
lenses.
Infinite just need glasses the whole time?
Special lenses. Special magical lenses.
Okay.
Yeah. The Vector at least did figure out who it was before everyone got to see who it was. I guess that's something.
Oh, that's good. Thanks, Vector.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and Tails blew up Sonic's cage to get him out of it, and
Ah.
I think Vector might continue to be trapped in his cage at the moment.
Wow.
SBO was lockpicking it, however he wasn't getting anywhere, and then that's when Infinite sort of appeared.
Just, why didn't Tails just do both?
Apparently he only had enough material for one explosive left after they blew up into getting to Eggman's base.
Okay.
That's what I thought. I was like, that's an interesting kerfuffle. Um,
Sure.
did no one think to bring an Amy along with a giant hammer? Like,
Did no one think to bring literally anything along?
how Sonic like breaks through walls on the daily? Like,
Those bars must be made out of the same thing as quills are.
to be fair, Vector couldn't bend them.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
However, he isn't Knuckles either. It's different, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. The strange thing, SBO is completely failing to be a ninja though.
Again, somehow.
Yeah, constantly. Like that's been the whole arc that he's had. That he's completely incompetent.
Which is very strange, because he's not supposed to be.
No, I don't know. And Charmy's whole arc is he doesn't know where his place is on the team.
That's great. I'm glad he figured that out.
Comedic relief. I don't know.
Something.
Yeah, that's been the whole thing. There wasn't actually that much to it. It was simply them saying, "Oh, there's an Infinite there." Then like Infinite made
Yeah.
clones of himself, and then Whisper was like, "Well, I know which one the real one is. It's the one with the heat signature."
Yeah.
And then he flew away, and now he's powering himself up. Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
That's about it. There wasn't much to it. Yeah,
Nice
this week will
to
be the
see
last
you again,
episode. Therefore, I'm
Infinite.
curious to see how they ended up.
Vector will still be stuck in that cage.
Yeah, yeah. At the end of the show, everyone's left, and he's just like there by himself in a cage,
That's how they set up the second, season to it.
getting Vector out of the cage. Apparently, I think Infinite turned his hand to a giant hand and swatted Eggman over the horizon, as well.
Oh, alright.
Yeah. And Sage's like, "I'll find you
Eggman's
later,"
just
and then
gone.
disappeared.
Sure.
It's like, okay then, random. Eggman, for some reason, thought that Infinite was going to continue being loyal to him when Infinite showed up again.
Why?
I don't know. Eggman was like, "Oh yeah, Infinite's gathering all my lenses for me. Thank you, Infinite." And Infinite's like, "No, they're mine."
No. Yeah, exactly.
I think they've had a voice. He's had a voice actor change too. It doesn't sound the same.
Probably.
Yeah, probably. It played like an interesting version of his theme in the background as well while I was talking to them.
Oh.
I was like, oh, I know that song. It's different though.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. That's about it. I don't have other thoughts on it. Again, we'll wrap it up next week, I guess. The final one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about. Let's talk about Mario Bros. Wonder.
Okay.
Because they did apparently release trailers for Mario Day. I don't know why they didn't simply do a Mario Direct and have all of it in there, including the Galaxy stuff,
I don't know.
instead of having a Galaxy Direct. This trailer for Mario Bros. Wonder has shown off more stuff than any other trailer and the Treehouse already.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
That's not how marketing.
No, but
Yeah, it shows over all the multiplayer stuff. It tells you there's like 74 or something of the challenges, the Captain Toad challenges.
yeah,
Yeah, which is
something like that.
okay, I guess. Interesting. I was kind of hoping, round it out a nice 100 or something.
Apparently not.
Yeah, no. And then like the big thing that it shows off is the actual proper Koopaling bosses and stuff.
Yeah.
They're actually great. They look good.
Yeah.
I'm glad they've given the game bosses because the ones that were in the game were a little bit funny.
Sad.
to say the least. They talk about the flower pot plant.
They do.
they do. It makes platforms and stuff, which is neat. Dual badges. Interesting.
Yeah.
Having multiple badges on at the same time. That is. I'm curious to see if you can do that with any badge or if it's like a certain.
It
amount
might
of
be
badges.
set ones.
Yeah, I have a feeling it will probably be set ones. However, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Then they talk about. I mean, I'm not going in order. I know they talk about Rosalina, which
Yep.
is great because she's a major new character. There is a bit in the part where they talk about Rosalina. I don't know if
Yeah.
you've seen it online or not. If you know what I'm talking about.
I don't know. Do I?
I'm gonna find the specific spot and then tell you where it is to go to in the trailer and see if you can spot anything. There's something in the background in one of the scenes. Where is it? Am I blind? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. At 3:17. When she's with the ghosts.
17.
Yeah, when she's with the ghosts. There's some things in the background that changes the entire lore of everything. So when she's in the ghost
What
house.
are those?
They're glow Pikmin from Pikmin 4.
Is that what they are? I thought they were Pikmin, but I didn't know what
Yeah,
they were.
yeah, they're Pikmin from Pikmin 4.
What are they doing there?
They're not meant to be there.
This isn't the same universe.
Maybe it is.
What?
Yeah, no, they're glow Pikmin from Pikmin 4. Don't know what they're doing there. They simply
They're the
are
only
for some
two
reason.
there.
My best guess is, yeah, they're the only two in the trailer from what I know. My best guess is Nintendo might be starting to hide Pikmin in various games as well, because they've started doing that with a lot of their media,
Yeah.
hiding Pikmin around. Therefore, I mean, that's a fun thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
I wonder if it's like, although it didn't seem like it, I don't think there was no wonder thingy around the screen, was there? Therefore, it probably isn't a wonder effect.
No. Probably
Yeah.
just how it is normally.
Yeah, it's simply some Pikmin in the background. As you do.
Alright then.
Nice to see them. What do you have to say about it, Nigel?
Feel like you're missing something?
No.
Well.
I feel like I found something. Anyway, yeah, no, and it comes out March 26th.
Yeah.
Yeah, not that far away. Interesting, yeah. That was the big thing, was the Pikmin. I don't know why they're there.
Pikmin.
Pikmin.
What are they doing?
How'd they get there? Why aren't they in the background?
What are they there for?
It would have been funny if there was the glow ones and the flying ones, like the pink ones.
Yeah.
I think that'd be neat. Maybe all the new stages or the new, at least versions of the stages, have some Pikmin around them that you have to find.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Maybe that's their new collectible type.
Yeah,
Pikmin.
yeah, exactly. Maybe, who knows? Maybe you can get an achievement that they don't do for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then another thing that was shown off in Mario Day was Yoshi and the Mysterious Books next trailer.
Yes.
This game looks adorable.
Yeah.
It looks very easy though.
Yes.
Yeah. It doesn't look like there's, to me it at least doesn't look like there's much more of a game, more experimentation, I think,
Yeah.
than anything. However, it looks amazing. Like, it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
The idea of, like, playing around with these creatures and seeing what they can do. Like, I mean, it all depends on how, like, in-depth the developers get with it, I guess. However, like,
Yeah.
because that's a lot of variations to think up if they can think of what they do. Like, what happens if you put one of these soapy guys with, like, another monster or something? Does that change anything? Like,
Yeah.
who knows? Have, like, yeah, they had... Most of the trailer is shown off by these little soapy guys. These little soapy, bubble blower guys.
Yeah.
That apparently taste like soap.
Apparently.
Which I think is funny. And their bubbles act, I mean, a little bit differently to the bubble power-up in Wonder, where you can go in them instead of on them as well,
Yeah.
which is neat. I actually kind of wish that's how the bubble power-up worked in Wonder.
I like that more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit. I like how the bubble power-up works in Wonder, where you can jump. I kind of wish it was like this if you jump through the bottom of the bubble. However, like, you can keep jumping off the top if you want to.
Yeah.
That'd be neat. However, yeah, it looks like you can carry almost anything on your back, too, in this game.
Almost.
Yoshi's got an apple on him at one point. Then an apple falls
Yeah.
into one of the monsters and it changes them and stuff. And, like, I don't know. This game simply looks adorable. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's really for me.
I would play it.
Yeah. There you go. Because, like, I don't know. There doesn't seem to be too much, like, urgency, does there?
In
Like,
it. Yeah.
it's sort of like, oh, yeah, waddle through, do whatever type
It's
thing. Like,
basically,
yeah, I hope there is more
I'm
to
not
of
sure
a
if-
story to it.
I'm not sure if you know what they are, but it's basically, what's it called?
I don't know.
Is it strange horticulture and strange
What?
antiquities? Yeah, that's it. You probably don't know what they are.
No clue.
They're basically games where, like, strange horticulture is the first one, and it's basically plants, and you have to, like, figure out the properties of these plants and then give them
Oh, okay.
to people that ask for them.
Yeah,
But they all, like, write stuff down in books like this.
yeah.
That's basically what they
Okay.
are.
Yeah, well, like, I mean, I like how, like, it appears in the book. Like, I guess the goal would be to 100% the book, I guess, right? Like,
Yeah,
you don't want to empty any blank spots on the pages. I guess is
yeah,
probably what it is.
I'd say so.
Wait a second, did I see... Oh no, that was that fish. Okay, I thought I saw, like, a random fish. I was like, have I seen that fish before? Yeah, no. There's, like,
I
all
mean,
these
there
little
looks like-
guys. There's, like, a fetch quest of Shy Guys at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bowser Jr. is there? I don't think that's Baby Bowser. I'm pretty sure that's Bowser Jr.
I think it looks like Bowser Jr.
Yeah, it looks like Bowser Jr. I don't know. It might be Baby Bowser, however. It looks like Bowser Jr. Yeah, and I like that you can name them yourself if you want.
Yeah.
I think that's funny. That's hilarious and could be very bad as well. You know.
Yeah. I'm sure they
That's-
have a system
We'll
in
see how that
place
works.
for
Maybe
that.
I'll simply give you options of like words to put together or
Yeah.
something. That's
Yeah,
that said.
I'm sure they'll have a system for it.
Yeah, well, like I feel like I'd be the type of person who goes with Mr. E's actual recommendations anyway, because like
Yeah,
that's how the creatures are going to be known outside of the game. Like, you know,
yeah, I prefer that.
yeah, Glubbit or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, and all the creatures' designs are very interesting too. I think is the other thing to say.
Yeah.
They're very, they're very Yoshi. I mean,
Yeah.
that's something at least. I wonder what the snail slime does.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Yeah, no. I don't know. This game looks absolutely fantastic.
It does.
And it comes out May 21st, which isn't even that far away, really.
It's not.
It's a bit over 2 months away. Therefore, yeah. I guess that's good.
Yeah.
It kind of comes out like you watch the Mario movie, the second one, and then you go into that type thing. Yeah. And then
Maybe
the
there'll
last...
be some of these
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
sorry.
Mario movie.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe there will be. Maybe Yoshi can go to Yoshi's Island at the end of the movie or something. I like the funniest thing about this trailer, right, is right at the start the guy says the island where Yoshi and his friends live.
Yeah.
But we know what it is.
Yeah.
So Yoshi's Island, like Yoshi's and his friends live. Why did he say it like that?
I don't know.
Yeah. And then the last thing for Mario Day, which actually came out a day before Mario Day, was the Mario Galaxy Direct.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they had all the cast in there. Everyone
They
was
did.
there. Brie Larson seemed very excited
Yes.
to be there. And then they had the trailer. They show Starbits for the first time, and they're
Yeah.
absolutely tiny.
Yeah.
They're little itty bitty things, and I want one. Yeah, no. Then they show Bowser Jr. attacking the castle. I'm wondering
Because
if they've edited out Yoshi being in that part in previous trailers.
I'm assuming so.
Yeah, because Yoshi's there a lot more. It makes me wonder, like, where's the movie start?
I don't know.
Because this whole
It must
castle
be,
taking
like-
thing looks like the start of the movie. However, they've had, like, we've shown in other trailers, like, they have this whole Yoshi thing go on
That's
before.
not, I'm assuming it starts like right as where they find Yoshi.
I'm assuming that is as well. I'd say that's probably the opening scene. Like,
Probably.
I'm like, yeah, no, because, like, Yoshi looks like he's been there for a bit by this point.
Yeah.
It's a little bit strange. I'm yet to know how I feel about Bowser Jr.'s paintbrush giving him the Wonder effect from Wonder.
Yeah.
That's really strange. I do not like that it doesn't have Egad's face on it. It has Bowser Jr.'s face on it instead of the brush.
Yeah.
Which, cause that could be like basically deconfirming any Egad involvement for the future.
Pretty much.
Which is sad. I want to see Egad. I want to see Luigi go to his mansion and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, is this the first time we've seen Bowser back big again
I think so.
in the trailers? Yeah. I mean, Bowser's the main villain again with Bowser Jr. Not
Yeah.
very surprising.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Luma that seems to be stuck with Peach in that.
Yeah.
that
one
that
little
kind of
Luma.
reminds me of the Luma in Galaxy that gets stuck with Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go. Peach and Toad go to this Mario Bros. 2, literally like a Mario Bros. 2 Galaxy, essentially.
Pretty much.
I wonder what they're gonna call it. They could call it like the Dream Galaxy, I guess, something, because Mario Bros. 2 was a dream. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
basically Mario Bros. 2, the whole place. However, there's Birdo, there's Wart, which was in the poster we talked about last week.
Yeah.
Wart's there as well. He's voiced by a very interesting actor. There's a whole bunch of ninjas, which are from Mario Bros. 2 as well.
Yep.
Yeah, interesting. They had this whole section about Mario Bros. 2. Not what I was
I
expecting.
guess. Well, because they once again seem to be combining a bunch of things, so.
Yeah, I simply wasn't expecting, like, out of all of them, Mario Bros. 2. You know, like,
Yeah.
level things, like, that's not the thing I was expecting. Yeah, then they show off some more quick cuts to different things.
They do.
They've got Rosalina getting destroyed by Bowser Jr.
Apparently.
at one point, which is like, okay. There's like a
A
whole lot of
penguin
bills
suit.
that get destroyed. Toad turns into Penguin Toad.
There's a penguin suit.
And then they have like the scene of the four of them going through the lava, like the middle of the lava planet, like straight out of the games.
Yeah.
That's neat. I like that.
Yeah, that's nice.
And then to end it off, they have the Luma from the first movie, who's like a cop
Yes.
at a prison.
It's.
How long is this
I don't
movie
know.
going for?
Is this like the post-credit scene or something? Like.
Like, how, like, this movie's got to be fairly like decent in length, right?
It has to be.
They have a lot of stuff.
Unless there's like a bunch of pacing issues.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I am kind of worried about it skipping around bit by bit, a bit too much.
Yeah,
Because like there is a lot of things going on. Like,
there's so much.
yeah, I don't know how they're gonna fit it all into a one movie.
I'm
Because I
assuming
remember,
they're just gonna like explain it all by being like, oh, they're all just separate galaxies.
yeah, I mean that is a decent explanation, I guess, because that is how it works in Galaxy. However,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see. Because like I remember back when the first movie was made, there was like an interview or something where they talked about how they wanted it to be shorter for the kid, like for kids' attention spans.
Yeah.
However, like I feel like they can't do that with this one. There's simply too much happening.
Yeah.
Not to mention a lot of characters.
Yes. A lot.
And that can always be dangerous because like that's a lot of people to like try flesh out personality wise.
Yes.
And I'm assuming that's why they split up the characters. If you've noticed in the trailers, they always have, they seem to have Toad and Peach together for a lot.
Yeah.
That sort of thing, where Luigi and Mario and Yoshi are together. I'm assuming that's why
Yeah.
they split up the characters because like it helps that way.
There's only so much you can do with them all together.
Yeah, I haven't seen any scenes yet where Rosalina is with the main cast.
Is
I don't
with
think.
people. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be interesting as well. Yeah, that's interesting trailer. Then they go into people are very happy with it, and then
Oh,
they
that's good.
announce some more voice actors.
Yes, they do.
Some very interesting voice actors, which I think is hilarious as well. Let's just get up to. I'm getting up to that in my video.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got Lewis Guzman who plays Wart, and he plays a lot of different people in the cinema. It's not what I was expecting
Yeah.
to see. Yeah, that was the last thing I was going to say. Honey Queen's going to be in the movie as well, played by Issa Rae.
Apparently.
That's another character. I mean, that makes sense. It is a Mario Galaxy movie.
That would
otherwise
make sense,
That's
yeah.
another character. I'm assuming she's not going to be there long because, like, my god, that means Honey Hive Galaxy will probably be in the movie though, which is fine with me. And then the biggest one, and I think the funniest one, is Donald Glover playing Yoshi. Because, like,
You dropped out slightly.
oh, did I?
Yeah.
When?
Right after we were talking about the Honey Queen.
About who, sorry?
About the Honey Queen.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't drop it out on my end, therefore I guess I can keep talking about it. It won't be cut.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, as I was saying, oh yeah, and then Donald Glover is playing Yoshi, which is
Yeah.
absolutely hilarious. Because, like,
It's just...
they could have gotten anyone to play Yoshi.
They probably could, so long as they have, like, a high enough pitch.
Yeah, well, I don't think Donald Glover has high enough pitch. I think they pitched him up like they did with Toad. But, you know.
Oh, probably.
I simply think it's hilarious that they've got, like... This character says, like, 3 words.
Yeah.
And they got, like, a extremely high rate actor to go
Yep.
to do it. It's hilarious. I don't know. I think it's hilarious, yeah. Otherwise, though, movie continues to look good. It comes out in, like, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know? Not that far now.
No.
Yeah, and then they talk about on Nintendo Today they're doing special things like you get cards for logging in daily, which
You
is
do?
neat.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I don't know, and you can like take your Nintendo Today stuff in and get special goodies when you go into the cinema and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Alrighty, well I don't know, it looks good. Moving on,
It
actually
does.
first we should get someone saying something very quickly. There you go.
4 p.m. 4 p.m.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
Alright. I get it, Nigel.
I was watching the time. I was like,
Thank
"Oh,
you.
he's about to say something, isn't he?" Nigel's very informative. He tells me the time a lot.
Thanks, Nigel.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Let's talk about next the Subnautica 2 stuff.
Yep.
Because apparently we missed a whole bunch over the last month. I didn't even realize.
Apparently I
Um,
didn't know either.
Yeah, I've shared with you the 2 newest things. The first one is Below
Yeah.
Zero is on mobile now,
As is mobile, which is fine.
which makes sense because the first game got put to mobile as well. However, that was like a quick
Yep.
turnaround from the first one for the second one to get on there.
Yeah, it
I
was.
suppose most of the engine work's probably done though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, Below Zero is on there. interesting to see. I don't know how they get some of these games to run or what you can even do.
I don't know.
Because some of these games they're big games. They're not exactly tiny.
No.
Yeah, no. And then there's been a lot of dev vlogs for Subnautica 2. The one I shared with you specifically was the building bases one.
Building one. Yeah.
There was one where they talk about multiplayer. I watched that as well. They go into the thing about like multiplayer has actually been difficult with the animation side of things because at first they could cut corners because you didn't see yourself.
You didn't see them, yeah.
Yeah. However, now you have to see the other person doing actions in front of you.
Yep.
Type thing, which is yeah. Like,
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
would
even
be
think
hard.
about that. However, it makes it more frustrating because like the way I animate, even when I animate something that can't be seen, I generally animate it simply because I can. I know it's a waste of time. However, like
Yeah.
I like making sure I do that, depending on what it is. However, yeah, like I guess I never really thought about the fact that yeah, companies of course would cut with different bits that they didn't get seen because it makes sense for the sake of time. Like you don't need it.
Yeah.
However, yeah, no, there's a whole bunch of animation stuff. They've specifically designed the fact it to play with one player in mind.
Yeah.
However, you can add more players, and they've got different things that multiple players can use.
Yeah.
Like they've got this special elevator that you can like attach storage boxes to. That way you can like simply bring things straight back up to the surface, and there's like handles on each side for multiple players to grab onto and go up.
Yeah, that's
Which is kind of
handy.
neat. And then they have a dev vlog about the tadpole, which is the new small vehicle,
The new vehicle, yeah.
sort of replacing the sea moth.
The small vehicle's always different
Yeah.
in everyone.
And it's interesting as well, because they go into how it's going to be very modular. Like it's tiny, it's much smaller than any of the other ones previously. However, it's very modular because you can put like wings on it and all sorts of other things that they're going to keep designing.
Yep.
And like do different things with it. It has all sorts of different customization options and like parts you can put into it and stuff,
Yeah.
which is very neat. And then it's got handlebars. That way, in multiplayer, the people can hang on to the side of it,
Yep.
which I think is funny. And then they've had to design like jumping out of the water and stuff as well for that to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they go into building bases, and this is probably my favorite part of Subnautica.
Yes.
Is the base
because you're a
building
base
aspect.
person.
Yeah, I like it,
You're
and
a
they're
sits on the
really
surface
expanding
person.
on the.
They are, yeah.
They're really expanding on the base building aspects. Like
Yes.
instead of having like specific parts you can only use now, you have like parts of those specific parts essentially.
Yeah, they show it like right in the beginning with how the glass works.
Yeah. You can like you expand it out as if it were that part. However, you can make it different sizes. You can like put little specific things on it, like windows and stuff. And like
Yeah.
I don't know, it looks fantastic. I'm very excited to do that.
Very interesting.
Because I really enjoyed that. Was my favorite part of Subnautica was the base building.
Yeah. By the look of it, they seem to be keeping all of their like original stuff though. Like they still seem to have the hatches.
Yeah.
They probably have some bulkheads in there still. Like
Yeah, exactly. It's all sort of kept however it's like improved upon, and like you can go really in
it's-
depth with how these bases look. Like
yeah,
'cause
you
can
can.
put specific corners in instead of only doing rooms. You can put parts of the rooms in,
Yeah.
which is neat. They were talking about like a fully glass round room as well, which I don't know how this is going to
Yes.
work with structural integrity. However,
They have
We'll see.
observatories. They have observatories in the first game, which are basically that.
Yeah, I remember that. However, like they were tiny and stuff. The ones they sort of show in this are like huge.
Yeah, these ones are much bigger.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a lot of bulkheads.
Yeah, surrounding the room. Maybe you have to like separate that room off. They could have like bulkheads that are
Probably.
like, yeah, almost room separators. To be honest, instead, you have to like open them up to get through for specific parts. However, yeah, they've got all different shelves and furniture. Gosh,
Yeah,
all I
they
want is my
do.
aquarium though. As long as they have the aquariums,
I
that
hope
can
they
go
have
in.
the aquariums. I love them.
Yeah, the aquariums
I
are my
miss
favorite.
them.
As long as they have the aquariums, that
Yeah.
I can put from one part of the base all the way through to the top and the bottom, I'll be good.
Yes, that'd be
That'll be good.
delightful.
Yeah, no, and then like obviously I'm assuming they'll have all sorts of different power stuff and everything like that as well.
Yeah.
it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what it's like when the game. Apparently, it's continuing to come out this year for early access. I don't know.
Apparently.
We'll see how we go because we are starting to move through the year a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I do like it though. I'm very excited and I really want to really want to start putting the bases together. I think the last thing to talk about is the sales charts. I think, unless
Yeah.
there's anything else you wanted to talk about with Subnautica 2.
No, I think that's it. I think it's just they've clearly changed over some of the designs still again
Yeah.
of things. Like I think what they placed down was a fabrication station at one point, and it looks a bit different.
Well, I think what the idea is, because like in Below Zero, it's like a different set of like the different species
It's
or
a
something,
different
isn't it, that you
planet,
play as? It's
yeah.
not the same one. Yeah, a different planet. That's the word I'm looking for. I think the idea is this is like the same company from the first game, however, like years in the future, and it's more
Years
advanced.
later, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the idea.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, it does. It does make sense. I get it. Yeah,
I
let's
just
talk
find it
about sales
interesting.
because I missed last week that there was some Famitsu sales up to talk about.
Yeah.
And what's very interesting about it, like this is pre Pokopia, for put that
Yeah.
in mind, because I don't know where that's going to sit when that sort of stuff happens.
Yeah,
This is
goodness,
from
I don't know.
February 23rd to March 1st. And
Yeah.
number 1 and 2 for PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch 2, specifically, are Resi 9,
Yeah.
which makes a lot of sense. The number 3 is a game called Tokyo Extreme Racer.
What even is that?
I have no idea, never heard of it.
Okay.
Very random, on PS5 specifically. Then at number 4 was Tennis Fever, which
Okay.
I didn't expect it to last that long. Number
No,
5 is
good
Mario
for
Kart
it.
World. And the one I think
Alright.
you'll find interesting. Tales of Berseria Remastered, the 6th.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Specifically,
Sure.
the Switch version. Yeah.
Interesting.
That is very interesting. I wasn't expecting it to see it in the top 10 at all. Like,
No.
especially after all the controversy around it and stuff like that. And did any of the other
Yeah.
Tales games even get into the top 10? I think
I
Grace's
don't
did, off memory.
think so. Grace's might have, but it was lower, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, this is 6th. Very strange.
I reckon Arise might get up there once it.
Oh, yeah,
does.
yeah. I reckon Arise probably was up there when it first came out.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah. However, that is... I wasn't expecting that. I'll say that much.
No, neither was I.
Yeah, no, and
Berseria's
then-
a weird one because like most people who wanted it have it,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah,
Even if
exactly.
it is the original.
Like, I mean, we are probably one of the only people in Australia who have it physically because I had to order it
Yeah,
from
exactly,
overseas
yeah.
because they took away our physical version for the Switch.
For some reason.
Yeah, for some reason. I will never understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's strange. I was not expecting to see it there. I saw it. I was like, what?
Where'd you come from?
Why are you there? Yeah, and then below that for 7 and 8 are Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined, the Switch version and the Switch 2 version.
Yeah.
Then below that is the Switch version of Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Okay.
And then below that is the Nintendo Switch 2 version of Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Alright then.
I
Sure.
don't know what they're doing in the top 10 at this point. However, I'm
Who
curious to
knows?
see if they're completely gone out of it when we get the next week's worth of charts for Pokopia.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because obviously if Pokopia was there, I'm pretty sure it would be at the top.
Yeah,
Or at least close to it.
definitely.
Because it's been selling out like loads. Yeah,
Yeah.
very strange. Wasn't expecting to see Berseria there. On the console side though, the Switch 2, best selling
Yep.
that last week. Not very
Makes
surprising. 85,000 in Japan.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, sure. Then the Switch, second.
Oh.
Yeah, at 22,000, which is above the PS5 at 15,000.
Wow.
Yeah. And then the Xbox Series at 648.
Aww.
And then 35 PS4s. I don't know why the PS4s have not gone yet. They keep doing that.
I don't know.
Like last year at this time, they only sold 20. This year they sold 35 PS4s instead.
Yep.
Sure.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, breaking it down, like, PS5 Pro is apparently, got specifically 2 million.
Wow.
It's strange. I don't know how that works. However, yeah. I think out of the Switches as well, it's the Lite and the OLED that are selling the most. The normal Nintendo Switch only sold
Yeah.
499.
That makes sense.
Yeah. The Series S sold 100. The Series X sold 241, and the Series X digital version only sold 307.
Wow.
I don't know why that's at the highest.
Digital
Who wants the
version
digital
only?
version?
People who couldn't be bothered to have games.
Yeah, well, it's
physically.
the opposite way around to the PS5 stuff, because the digital edition is... Oh no, the digital edition got 8 million for PS5, and then 3 million
Oh.
for normal PS5, and then 2 million
Okay.
for PS5 Pro.
Sure.
The future's looking bleak.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say million, 1,000, not million. I know what I meant.
Oh yeah, 1,000. Yeah.
Yeah. Million, imagine. Yeah, 1,000. Thousands for all of them. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
interesting. I'll say, yeah, and then obviously the Switch 2 at 85,000. It wasn't even a
Yeah.
competition. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Interesting sales.
Yeah.
Again, Basiria, wasn't expecting that there. Yeah, is that it? Is that everything?
I think
I
that's
think that's it. What does Nigel got to say?
Finished your homework?
yes.
Sure. Yeah, okay. How did our poll go for last week?
Oh, somebody said they don't even have a Switch 2 in response to how enjoyable Pokopia is.
Yep.
Fair?
Yeah, sure. It makes sense. Yeah, I don't know what the poll will be for this week. Maybe something to do with Yoshi.
Maybe.
Maybe something to do with Yoshi, because that game looks adorable.
It does.
Yeah. However,
Here I am.
no, you need to say bye.
I think you're neat.
That's great, man. Anyway.
Is it weird for flowers to talk?
Okay, we're done with him. Therefore,
Yep.
Don't worry, he won't be back next week. This is a one-off.
Yeah.
I needed him here for this.
Sometimes it's nice to space out.
Bye, buddy.
See you, Nigel. Anyway, yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed this episode of the podcast. Thanks for listening, and we shall be back in the next one. Cheers, everyone.
Goodbye.